This content is not suitable for young audience under 17 years old. If you're looking for the scariest movies of all time, here are some of the most terrifying ones that have haunted audiences for years. The Exorcist 1973, often called the scariest movie ever, with disturbing imagery and an unsettling atmosphere. The Shining 1980, psychological horror at its finest, featuring Jack Nicholson's legendary performance. Rosemary's Baby 1968, a slow-burn nightmare about paranoia and satanic cults. Psycho 1960, the movie that changed horror forever with its shocking twists. Modern horror, Hereditary 2018, a deeply disturbing family horror that stays with you. The Conjuring 2013, based on real-life paranormal investigations, full of terrifying moments. It follows 2014, a unique horror concept that creates an ever-present sense of dread. Sinister 2012, creepy found footage, elements and terrifying supernatural scares. Extreme horror, Martyrs 2008, brutal, shocking, and deeply unsettling. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974, raw, gritty horror that feels too real. Hostel 2005A, disturbing mix of torture and psychological horror. The Autopsy of Jane Doe 2016, claustrophobic, eerie and full of unexpected scares. Got it? If you want to discover some terrifying movies, I can recommend some. Supernatural and paranormal horror, ghosts, demons, curses. The Exorcist 1973, a classic possession movie that still terrifies today. The Conjuring 2013, based on real-life paranormal investigations, full of eerie moments. Sinister 2012, found footage, horror with a truly unsettling villain. The Ring 2002, a cursed videotape that brings death in 7 days. Ruon, The Grudge 2002, Japanese horror at its creepiest. Psychological horror, mind games, paranoia, disturbing atmosphere. Hereditary 2018, a disturbing family drama that turns into pure nightmare fuel. The Shining 1980, madness unfolds in a haunted hotel. Jacob's Ladder 1990, a psychological trip through hellish visions. Black Swan 2010, a psychological breakdown mixed with body horror. Saint Maud 2019, a slow-burning descent into religious madness. Extreme and disturbing horror, brutal, shocking, hard to watch. Martyrs 2008, French horror that is both terrifying and deeply disturbing. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974, raw, gritty, and brutal. Hostel 2005, a gruesome torture horror film. The Human Centipede 2009, grotesque body horror. The Autopsy of Jane Doe 2016,